So, that was 10 to 2 of my top 10 of Doctor Who DVDs. So, we will recap. At number 10, we have, not Series 1, but we do have, from Series 1, The Empty Child and the Doctor Dances, because it's one story in 2 parts. But, yeah. That is 1. That is 10. At number 9, we have Brain of Morbius. Number 8, we have The 5 Doctors. At number 7, we have Blink. Number 6, we have Warrior's Gate. At number 5, The Rescue. Number 4, Genesis of the Daleks. Number 3, Remembrance of the Daleks. And number 2, Attack of the Cybermen. So yeah, before we get to my number 1, I figured I might as well talk about the DVDs that I may have put in, but since there was not enough room and I figured I can't be biased and just put in one Doctor's entire series in, I have a collection of a few more which could have been in, but unfortunately I just decided now I won't put them in. Frontier in Space. Now, Frontier in Space would have been in, but I found that as well as the performances were, the Ogrons are a bit crap. And the ending was really bad, but that's because Delgado died. Roger Delgado, who used to play the Master. Another one was Caves of Androzani. Now this is an epic, but it didn't make it because, well, I found that it just wasn't good enough. It's great, but I think the androids were a little bit over the top. Anyway, another from Peter Davison's era. Another one that I would have put in, Planet of Fire. Planet of Fire is really, 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 really good, but it didn't make it because the fact that the Master is mainly chameleon for the full thing, it just didn't really. And the way the Master nearly burned to death in it was also another bad thing. Anyway, another one, Keeper of Traken. Keeper of Traken, well, it's the beginning of the end of Tom Baker. The reason it didn't make it was because the constant tension building wasn't that good. It was just, I can't really explain why, but it didn't make it. Mark of the Rani. This is the first appearance of the Rani and also like the Masters in it, but it didn't really get on my list because I found Colin Baker's performance in this episode / story wasn't that good. Another, Doctor and the Silurians. Now, this is an epic, but for 7 parts, the storyline goes far too slow. And 7 parts is very long, so you would expect it to be quite slow, but it's too slow. And when action and stuff actually happens, it's really too late. The Invasion. Now, The Invasion has 2 episodes missing, but they were cartoonized. And I think that is just amazing on its own, so I would have put it in, but Attack of the Cybermen is better, and I only wanted to put a minimum of 1 or 2 Cybermen things, and to be fair, I didn't really want to be biased. And finally, Destiny of the Daleks. Now, in my opinion, this is actually better than Genesis of the Daleks, but again, Genesis had to be in there, and Destiny, well, its Destiny wasn't in that pile. So yeah, that is the ones that could have been in, and we just recapped our top 10. So we'll finally get to number 1. Finally, number 1 in the list of the top 10 best Doctor Who stories in my opinion. Not anyone else's opinion. If anyone wants to comment or anything about what they would have chosen, or if I'm wrong, or they think they agree with me, then please comment or rate or subscribe or whatever. So yeah, number 1 is a Sylvester McCoy episode, story, and it is Battlefield. Now, Battlefield is one of the best Sylvester McCoy episodes, in fact, best episodes I've ever seen. It has a reoccurrence of the Brigadier in this episode, and it's basically a tale of King Arthur but futuristic, and it is absolutely amazing. The beast demon that's in it is the Destroyer, known as the Destroyer, is awesome. The acting from the Doctor, Sylvester McCoy, and was just great, and Nicholas Courtney, brilliant. So yeah, great episode. And Sophie Aldred is quite good in this as well. So yeah, plus the fact that Bessie, the car, is revisited in this. So yeah, that's why it becomes my number 1. And it is, by far, one of the best. So yeah, that is my top 10. So, that's goodbye from me. If you want to see more videos about me rating or reviewing things, then I may put some more up. Not sure what I'll review next, but I could review every DVD I own, but I really don't think I can be bothered. We'll see. So, it's goodbye from me, and it's goodbye from my DVDs. Alright, it's recording. Shit.